Hello everyone, welcome to today's session. In this session, we are going to see helper functions. As part of helper functions, we are going to see title. Title is very similar to the URL. It gets the title of a web page, which you can able to use it for any validation or reporting purpose to ensure that you are in the specific page, or when you click on a button, a specific page opens and you can get that page title from the browser and perform any kind of a process or validation. So syntax is pretty straightforward. Title with braces, and you can use it in if condition, or you can just use it echo to get the title web page. In this example, when you say title, it retrieves the title, current title, and stores all the content, and you can check whether that particular text contains Google. If it is contains, you are basically putting some positive message or perform some action on it based on that. Let's see an example demo in detail. Welcome to the example. Launch our Notepad++. Let's specify Tagui Helper functions and title example. So this is what we are going to see. So let's see, before we get into details, let's try to understand what is title. So launch our Chrome browser and let's navigate to any website. You can take bankrate.com or any other website. So whenever you click on website, you should see a title on the browser, on a page web browser. You should see a title, which is this part. This is called title, and you can specify title. So title method retrieves this value and returns the value. So you can capture it in a variable, or you can able to display, or you can able to use it for validation in Tagui. So we'll see this. We are going to see this example of retrieving, storing, as well as reporting, trying to validate. Close this and launch our script back. So let's launch our website, and that is https://www.bankrate.com. Put timeout as 5 seconds, and let's just say echo home page title. So we're going to retrieve title and then bracket. So let's just execute this part and see if it's able to retrieve the title. So what we are going to do is, when we execute it, it will navigate to bankrate.com. Once navigated, it will retrieve the title of the page browser, and it will display in echo or a console. So let's see this example. Minimize it. To execute it, let's go to our command prompt. Click on command prompt. Bring the command prompt down here and navigate to your location where you have helper function. So navigate to this place where you have your helper function and say tag UI title dot tag. So this is where title dot tag was our tag UI script, and we are going to execute it. Let's just minimize a little bit more. Let's look better. So it's launched, navigated to bankrate.com, and so let's open our page and let's just make it a little bit bigger so that we can clearly see what's happening. So we launched bankrate.com, which you can see here, and we also had a title which we retrieved, which is over here, and all the values of the title which we have for the statement is being displayed and captured in the value which is here, which is Bankrate guiding you through the life. So let's do a little bit more. Right, so we have retrieved the value. So what we are going to do is so now we have seen how to retrieve a value. So we retrieved the bankrate.com. So let's say now I click on the mortgage. So when I click on mortgage, so I can see mortgage resources. So the title changes. If you notice, the title has been changed here, which is mortgage resource. If I click on banking, you can see my title has changed, which is banking information. So what we are going to do is each time we're going to click a link, and then we're going to retrieve the title, and we will take some decision, or we'll verify the specific page is open or not. So that's what we're going to do. So I see this is DOM, which is inspect, and here I can just directly use the value mortgages, and here you can see mortgages. I can just say click mortgages, so it should be able to click the mortgages. Similarly, I can see banking. So when I click on inspect and banking, I can see banking and I can click on it. If this does not work, you can always use XPath or visual automation. Both are your choices. So let's close this. Let's go back and perform this. So we are in home page. Now let's just say echo, close this line. Then let's just perform click mortgage link and verify the title. So click now mortgages, and let's wait for 5 seconds. And let's say when we do that, let's also echo the page title. Page title, we are retrieving and displaying the mortgage page title. And what we're going to do is we're going to take some decision. We're going to say if title contains mortgages, mortgage resource, then echo navigation to mortgage page successful, else echo mortgage page failed. So we're going to display any of these information, and we're going to just say echo and then come out. So similarly we're going to click banking, and we're going to wait for 5 seconds. Banking page title, and validation wise contains banking information. That is what we're going to check, and we can say banking page successful, banking page failed. Let's save this and see everything looks good. Okay, looks good. Let's minimize a little bit more so that we have a good space. Let's clear this and let's run it again, which is Tagui title dot tag and enter on a command prompt. So it's launched, navigated, so clicked mortgages. So the validation is successful. It's going to click banking and finished. So it also validated banking. It was successful. This concludes helper method title. See you in another one. Thank you for watching.